Okay, so I just have a couple things I want to go over. And the first is a review of this Kickstarter page that was sent to me, which is very exciting. This is Rhiannon Lark's new album, The Long Road, an album of folk songs about overcoming challenges, from personal loss to societal injustice and moving forward at hope. This is a little wordy, but I think it's fine. Let's watch the video.
I see a long road ahead. There are so many days when moving forward simply feels like too much, and yet the road calls to me and pulls me past my limits. I want to tell you the story of the road I've traveled this year, and I tell my stories best through song. Each song on my new album, The Long Road, is about a challenge. Some I faced by myself, some were faced by people I love. Many are challenges that we've all experienced this year, like isolation and societal injustice. If you've heard my music in the past, you know I mix a lot of silly in with my serious. Songs about board games and songs about ethical dilemmas have equal weight in my performances. This year, the things that inspire me have shifted a bit. There's still humor and nerdy references in this album, but overall, you'll hear more themes of love, connection, and persistence. My goal with this album is to acknowledge the reality of the challenges we face, while offering stories of hope, insight, and motivation to keep us moving forward. To that goal, some of the available backer levels include unique rewards also designed to bring you insight and joy, such as a Reiki session, a stone divination reading, or a package full of handmade stuffed animals, each with their own story to tell. I hope you'll join me for a little ways on this journey down the road. You'll find all the details about the songs on the album, the rewards, and my goals in the story section below.
All right, that's a nice video. I like that the video is very mission based. That's great. I think it's I mean, you can see that the captions overlap, like, and the little bar overlap most of your text on the page, which is a little unfortunate. But that's not a huge deal. All right, story, The Long Road. I want to tell you the story of the road I've traveled this year. Oh, great. Same stuff as the video. That's good. Cool. Extra space there. Rhiannon Lark's Geek Goddess Girl, Elisa Yeager. Elisa is a professional musician and music therapist. Okay. If you can, somewhere in this first screen, embed a song. So you can just upload a song straight. I think, well, maybe not, but you can upload a video, like a YouTube video or a SoundCloud link for folks who don't know what your music sounds like. So just go ahead and drop that here. Link 7 albums to studio albums. I know that you're doing this down here in Bandcamp, but go ahead and get me the information of what your music sounds like as soon as humanly possible. No, nobody listened to Paula's Pound Sound. That's awesome. Yeah, and you can also link these things, like link to your specific episode. Not that people are going to actually click them, but it's good to have like these references go to places. Sweet. I might move this paragraph above the photo just so that there's more like, why should I trust you? Is a question that comes pretty early in people's minds. So since this is longer, you want to get to why should I trust you? What makes you cool? Pretty early on. Okay. What's the project? The new album, The Long Road. I don't know why you have 2 spaces between words so much, but stop doing that. Cool. Home orchestra. Yay. Oh, good. So I can listen to the songs. Stand up. We stand. Cool. I might go ahead and embed like maybe this here. Instead of just being a picture, you make this the art for a YouTube video for whatever your favorite song from the album is. So, and put it here so that while I'm scrolling through this page, I can be listening to your favorite song from the album. You could also do that at the very top. Give me a soundtrack for the page, you know? All right. Artwork for the album. Green link. Okay. Oh. Okay, great. I think one thing that you could do, no, I think it's okay. I was saying there's a lot of text. You might want to bold a couple words, but I think it's fine. I don't think there's that much text. Okay. Cool, that looks good. It's a dash, backers only. Yay, email. Lark purple flash drive. I don't know if you need to put Bandcamp there. Maybe just link to the albums, or I don't know why you need to put Bandcamp here. My entire catalog of my music, all of my released albums or something like that. Okay. 90 minutes of music for you and your friends, including your requests and questions. Are there any limitations on the private virtual concert? That's where you put what you put here. Like, what if somebody just wants you to do something you don't want to do? So make sure to put the limitations. Sample chant. Cool. Cool. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, I might move some of these like text heavy things down a little bit just because, yeah, put them in the order that they exist here. Because like, for example, this picture is really cute and there's like a lot of stuff that's not pictures, like the private virtual concert, etc. Just put these in the order of that the rewards exist. You add one or more CDs. Looking to combine multiple rewards. You can email. Okay, great. Stretch goals. I don't know if this is here on purpose, but I wouldn't. Actually, I don't mind here, but I generally tell you not to put stretch goals on the page until either you fund or you know how quickly you're going to fund. Because like, what if you hit 5,500 on day one and then you're like out of stretch goals and you could have made these like 6,000, 8,000, 10,000, or it turns out that hitting 3,200 is really difficult and you don't want to have these on here and look like you're a little out of touch. These are really reasonable. I mean, these stretch goals are exactly the level that you want stretch goals to be. So I think that's fine. But also, I mean, if you have these ready, maybe don't put them on the page for the first day. I feel like stretch goals are a weird thing that we've all accepted as a normal part of the Kickstarter process, but it isn't. So they don't have to be here. Bonus pay. Oh, this is wonderful. I love this phrasing. I might steal that. Audio and booklet commentary. Great. Yeah, I mean, if you have some description like that for this stuff, like I always love talking about how great my songs are or whatever, or like I have so much to say about my songs that I don't get to tell you just inside. What are the missing pieces? What did I have to cut out? Like that kind of stuff. Because I think you did such a good job with this that it made me want to get you to the stretch goal, even though I, as a backer, don't get anything out of it. I think that's really cool. Fun. This is really good because it expresses that there may be delays, but you're doing your best. Okay. Overall, I think this page is really great. I know that the project itself is very solemn, but you're very fun and you're very cute. And I don't know that we're taking advantage of that quite enough. Like, I kind of want there to be a picture of you that shows your face. Because pictures of people are the most appealing thing to the human psychology. So I want there to be a bigger picture of you somewhere on this page. Like something in my head breathed a sigh of relief when I saw this picture. It was like, oh, there's a person, and this person seems fun, and this person seems like they know what they're doing, and this person is singing into a microphone. Like, I would like that to be on this page somewhere. This picture is nice, but this is not a this is who I am picture. This is like a cool album art or cool poster or something like that. This isn't like you're just so far away. And it doesn't give me the psychology of telling me who you are. So I wonder if there's a way to give me more Alyssa on this page. That would be really nice, especially if I'm a fan of your comedy stuff. I think I might want more Alyssa. Because I don't get any of you in here. I only get your back, which is totally fine. But yeah. You, I think you may want to put up at the top, I have that you've self-funded all your albums, and this is the first time you're asking for help because you need it. Like this is not as convincing to me as a backer that I want to back your project as that sentence. Like this is nice, and I understand this is the artistic statement, but it isn't like the quick pitch, the long road, songs that mean a lot to me, and I can't make it without your help, because my job is gone. I mean, like that's like the stuff, right? That's what people care about. So I would maybe put that here instead of this, and then also a picture of you and also a song that people can be listening to while they look at the page. Okay. And it doesn't, by the way, have to be a song on this album. It can just be one of your songs. Okay. Get the full album by digital download before it's released to the public. Backers only concert. Some people, I don't know exactly your kind of fan, but they might ask you at some point if it's only going to be MP3 or if you're going to give them like high res downloads. So you might want to answer that somewhere on the page. Backers only is a adjective and as a result has a hyphen. Get the brand new CD with Barb's gorgeous artwork. Digital album download, long road CD, backers only concert. Great, $20. Yeah. Art print with personal note and signed CD. Buy one of my instruments. That's really cute. Autograph CD. Is autographed. Everything seems to be capitalized. Just make a choice about whether you're capitalizing everything or treating it as normal. Because if it's capitalized, this should be capitalized, and if it's not, then like this shouldn't be. Okay. Mm-hmm. Fun. I think this is cool. I like the gemstone divination. The selling language would be like a question. All right. Bring insight into 8 areas of your life. Okay. So it would be like, what can gemstones tell you about, give you insight into your life? What can gemstones tell you about your love, your future, your career, your whatever? I'd love to talk to you about it. Just like a little bit more cheerful of a vibe, because that seems fun, right? Isn't that fun? It's not, I mean, it's serious, but it's also fun. I think there's a little bit of fun missing from this page. Okay. A distance Reiki. Ooh. Cool. Is this capitalized? I feel like Reiki is capitalized. Okay. I like the USB back catalog. I will say that you can do a digital back catalog if you're trying to stay mostly digital. Digital back catalogs have worked really well for us in the past as a reward. Like, and we call it like the new fan reward or back catalog or catch up, that kind of thing. Are you limiting these? You may want to, well, I think you can add a limit after you launch, so that's okay. Custom chant. Cool. Oh, it's so cute. I love this. See, this is so fun, and it's just so anachronistic. That's not what I meant, but to the rest of the page, which is so serious. And I know that the page is serious and the album is serious, but it doesn't have to be so serious. Like, we all want to be part of something fun and positive, so don't feel like you have to be so serious the whole time. Cool. Cool. Great. Hyphen. All right, awesome. I mean, I think the page is great. You really have a good page here. I'm honestly nitpicking. One of the other things that bothers me is that these aren't wide enough to fit the whole page. I don't know why. That's weird to me, but if these could be a little wider, that would be great. Yeah, I want to see your face. I want a little bit more cheer. And yeah, all right. Thank you, Alyssa. Good luck. I will send you this video. All right, the other question I had was about pre-launch Facebook events, which it might be helpful for Alyssa as well. So I have for long told you that I want you to do a pre-launch Facebook event, or suggested that you give it a shot, which is like back my project on day one. Um, it depending on your audience, it's a really good idea to let everybody know that you're about to launch and that they can be there for you on day one. Now, these days, you can do something slightly different, which is called a pre-launch page. Kickstarter has added this option of a pre-launch page, which means that you can create, once your page is ready, a landing page that looks like this. It's basically a very simple version of your page, and people can click notify me, and that will email them as soon as you launch. So I think that you should definitely do this like 10 to 14 days before your project launches, if you can. There's information on how to do that right here. I just Google Kickstarter promotion page or pre-launch page. But basically, you just have to submit your project for approval, which is not difficult to do. You can still edit your page after it's been approved. You can change literally everything on it. You just need to have a page that has the basic idea of what your project is. And then you have this nice little pre-launch page. It doesn't even have to say the correct date of when you're launching. But in terms of what the point of the Facebook event is, you could grab this link to your pre-launch page, which is really, really great because it'll send people an email when you launch. The point of your Facebook event is basically to give people the information that, by the way, we're launching, and here is my kitty's eating. And here is what's going to happen when we launch, and here is why it would be great if you backed the project. So here is an example of a great pre-launch page for this particular band, the Misbehaving Maidens. The things that work great for this band are Facebook events, are them talking everything out with their audience, and their enthusiasm and asking for stuff. So keep that in mind. That's why they're doing all this. Your voice might be slightly different, but here they have the information, the date of the first day. They have online anywhere, and then they'll have the link. This would be the link to your pre-launch page. This is obviously after they launched. So, but this would be just the link to their pre-launch page. Okay. On this date, we will be launching the Kickstarter to fund our second album. They launched at midnight. Don't do that. Launch at like 10 in the morning. To make this Kickstarter a success, we have one goal: to get as many people to back on the first day. Why? So they have an answer of why. Just early momentum is really important to a project. It helps get on new backers. But what if I'm broke? Even $1 helps. That's great. This is something that might be helpful to put. But there will be a way to buy my album for as little as $10. Okay. Why this Facebook event? Facebook will remind you to back on day one, or you could click on this pre-launch thing and get an email. Okay. What if I want to do more to help? Here's some ideas. What do you want me to do? What is Kickstarter? Who are you? Okay, so this is a really great, but possibly kind of long Facebook event. If you take the lessons from this Facebook event and shorten them somewhat, and I'm going to drop this link in the chat here, and I'll put it in the description of the video, and do something similar, that would be great. Now, people will also ask me, like, should I do a live stream when I launch my project? You totally can. It depends on what your audience is. Like, if you are the kind of person who has had success doing live streams, like people tune into your live streams, Yes, absolutely. Do a live stream, because then people can back your project while you're live streaming. They can ask you questions. You can help them through the process. You can thank them while you're live streaming. You can, like, if you set up your phone to get notifications from Kickstarter, um, each time somebody backs, and then you can be like, oh my gosh, thank you, Stacy, for backing the project. I just got the notification that you backed. You're the best. And then everybody's watching who's like, oh my gosh, I want to get thanked on the stream. That's great. If that's going to be too stressful for you, don't do it. That's totally fine. Either way is an option. I've done it both ways. Both ways are totally fine. Live streaming is great. You could launch the project, have it up for a few hours, and then do a live stream. Just to both, and when you do a live stream, by the way, for your Kickstarter, I don't recommend it just being a live stream where you go, okay, I'm doing a Kickstarter, and just stare at the camera. I recommend it being a live stream where you play music or whatever it is that you do. I recommend that it be a live stream with content in it. So make it a real live stream that people would want to tune into anyway, and then just happen to make sure you put the link to your Kickstarter right there where people can click it, and then talk about it a lot. But yeah, it doesn't have to be right when you launch. It can just be part of the process. Okay, I think that answered that question. So yeah, please enjoy your launching. You're powerful, great, and I believe in you. Okay. I think that's all I had to talk about today. Good luck with everything. You are wonderful. And yeah, you're going to do great. Bye. Good luck with everything. You are wonderful. And yeah, you're going to do great. Bye.